Yeah, yeah. Is you ready for me? 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 Nigga, spotless. Check it, check it. Is you ready for me? Is you ready for me? This ass gon' go right here. Yeah, line 'em up. Yo, I pull up in a throwback car, gray 7-8 with the top that's hard. I'm finna paint it back, send it on black tires. Fuck a backseat, it got its own backyard. Niggas act hard, try to put a Mac card. Stunt in front of they dame, they playin' back far. Cause they get their ass kicked in front of their chick. And the niggas that they was with dip, ain't that a bitch? Young Keys flow under the weather. Come through, something real big under the leather. Lil' mama, get your mind out the gutter. I'm talking about that 9, motherfucker. I grind like a hustler. CDs, tapes, the weed, whatever the case may be. I chase that cheese and never ever face Lil' B. Now watch how I lace Lil' B. Here we go. Niggas know what's up. Sick flow, sick beats, finna blow what's up. Thick hoes, thick freaks, finna blow what's up. Hit drone, hit sweets, niggas know what's up.
Can't hold me down.
Niggas know what's up.
My click is down.
Niggas know what's up.
Can't hold me down.
Niggas know what's up.
My click is down.
Niggas know, I pull up with a throwback dime. She say she 25, she at least 29. But man, them hips on her, lips on her, finna let it rip on her, flip on her, then dip on her. This is for them classy chicks, them undercover nasty chicks, them trashy chicks. Ain't scared to flash me quick. Oh, look at that ass, she thick. I can't let you pass me, miss. Off the chain, Young Keys spitting hot flows off the brain. Holla at me when you're ready to get off the lanes and on some real shit. I'm the one you deal with, feel me? Run game like Diddy in the marathon. Get shitty, drop 50 on the marijuana. Either give me 4 ducks or pearl swans. Young Keys, S&I Don. Niggas know what's up. Sick flow, sick beats, finna blow what's up. Thick hoes, thick freaks, finna blow what's up. Hit drone, hit sweets, niggas know what's up.
Can't hold me down.
Niggas know what's up.
My click is down.
Niggas know what's up.
Can't hold me down.
Niggas know what's up.
My click is down.
Take money, money, get money, money is my slogan. I cop what you guys is boasting. My game worldwide like oceans. Getting at these chicks, I leave they brain wide open whenever I'm in motion. I put the pedal to the flow and I'm coasting. Don't be them niggas that eye shit up, side shit up. Cause I'm in them brand new J's and I tie shit up. Around here we Kentucky fry shit up. House, car, I keep an ounce in the jar. Next to the drink on top of the bar. It's the S to the R. Who's fucking with us? I turn your stomach to a bucket of guts for really though. Can't mess with no silly hoe. And I don't give a fuck if she looking like a broad off a video.
Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good with everybody? Everybody, what's good? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Checking out the Thurman versus Mario Barrios fight. That like button as y'all come through. Definitely appreciate it. What's good? Got on here a little late, man. They already went through one of the undercard fights. Who we got in the house? Khalid Plant in the house. Good. Appreciate them likes. Hit that. Drop me a comment as y'all come through. Let me know who I'm talking to. Gotta figure out how I can check to see if the audio is working. Got so much stuff running. I don't know what to do. Alright, y'all, so we probably got, I thought I was gonna be able to get past the preliminaries. I'm like, man, I'll wait till around 10. You know, the preliminaries will already be done. They'll be ready for the main event. But no. Got like 3 fights before the main event. So, who's fighting now? Well, I think his name is Castellano. I think he just got beat. Corrales. But I missed that fight. I just now got on here. What's good? What's good as y'all come through? I want to see this Leo Santa Cruz fight. I think, you know, he's calling out, he's been calling out Mark Maxiao, so I want to see what he brings to the table. We got in here tonight. Who's in here? Who we got in here? I think we got one more fight before the Leo Santa Cruz fight comes on. Should be some interesting fights. Anybody else watching the fight? Who else is watching live? Who's watching live? Definitely should have got on her an hour ago. Appreciate those likes, man. Appreciate those likes. Rich G. Great fights tonight. Definitely. What's good with you, Rich, man? Appreciate that. Definitely. I missed the main event. Like I mean, not the main event, but the first undercard. There was some guys, they just fought. Alright. The audio's working. Had to check that and make sure it was working because I'm using my other computer for something else. But I appreciate that, Rich. You watching the fight? Tashawn, yo, what's good? You watching the fight? What's good with you? Who you got? Who you got for the night? Who you got? Still riding with I think Thurman's gonna pull it out, man. Rich, really looking forward to the main event and the third to last fight tonight in the super welterweight. Who's the third to last fight? I know you got Barrios taking on his challenger. I mean, not Barrios, but Santa Cruz taking on his challenger for the I think the 126 pound title that he holds. And he's calling out Maxiao. That's the one I'm looking forward to. And then you got the Thurman fight. I definitely want to see what Thurman got left in the tank. I don't know if he's still big one time or not, but I think he's gonna get the win. I don't think Santa Cruz is I don't think he's built up as a 147 pound fighter yet. Not to say he won't be, you know, but I think Keith Thurman should be able to make light work of Santa Cruz. If he can't, it says a lot because Gervonta Davis made light work of Santa Cruz. So we'll see. We'll see. Who y'all got? Tyson says Mario. I got Mario. You riding with Mario Barrios, man? Why you got why do you feel like Barrios is gonna win? What gives you confidence Barrios is gonna win this fight? Rich G, I wish I didn't have the bankroll for tonight. I think the third to last fight, the guy's first name is Jesse Romero's. Okay, I'm gonna be making sure I watch that one. He not fighting Cruz, bro. Now I wasn't talking about him fighting Cruz. I'm talking about Santa Cruz is fighting somebody else. But Santa Cruz is calling out Maxiao. He keeps calling out Maxiao. I can't remember the guy's name Santa Cruz is fighting, but he's not the same, bro. He just wants the money. And you know, I kind of agree with that. I think the Pacquiao fight, you know, took a lot out of him. It changed him as a fighter. But I feel like that they want that Keith Thurman Earl Spence Jr. fight for some reason. So they got to put him in there with somebody that people feel like is a decent fight, and has a big enough name to where they could sell it on pay-per-view. And they're trying to rebuild him, whether he still got it or not. Like I was saying to the homie yesterday who called in, Lennar Thomas called in, and we was talking. Cut that off. Lennar Thomas called in. We was talking yesterday, and I turned it off. Turn the sound down. I did turn the sound down. But we was talking, and I just feel like sometimes. That's what I was saying too, Deshaun. I don't see how. Well, I was saying it first. I get to the boots part. I don't see how they put these fights together sometimes, man. But you got it. They trying to rebuild Thurman. They're trying to bring him back. They want that Earl Spence Thurman fight simply because they're running out of welterweights. There are no more big names to face Earl Spence against if he can't get that Pacquiao fight. And Keith Thurman's the last name at PBC that they can face him off with. That's still a big enough name. And if he gets this win, then they can sell that fight to PBC fans. Me personally, I don't like that fight. I think it's a cop out fight, because there are other guys that are out there he could be fighting, like Boots, which I was gonna get to, like Boots Ennis, like Virgil Ortiz. And the same goes for Crawford, man. I feel the same way about Crawford. I'm like, both of those guys should be fighting better competition at this point. So, I don't know how to cut this. I don't know how to cut that off. Might just set that over. I see what you're saying. The Jesse Ramirez versus Valdemar Hernandez is the third to last fight. Seen an interview recently with Jesse Ramirez and insisted that to see and interested to see how he does. Okay. What's good? What's good? We got like 7 people in here right now, man. Hit that like button as y'all come through. Appreciate y'all coming through. Hit that chat. Let me know who y'all got, man. Who y'all got? Keith Thurman versus Mario Barrios. It's fight night, y'all. I'm riding with Thurman, man. I think Thurman's gonna win based off of the fact that they want to make that. If they can't get that Crawford fight, okay, they're showing the top 10 welterweights right now. And they got Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, Jaron Ennis, Udanius Ugas. They got Thurman number 5. What? Virgil Ortiz. They got Ortiz number 6 behind Thurman, which don't make no sense. Should be the other way around. Then they got Danny Garcia, Emino Santanios, Razad Butnev, and Abel Ramos. Abel Ramos. Butnev. I heard Caps talking about Butnev all the time. Let me see what they saying. I'm gonna have to catch back up, huh? Boots number 3. Yeah, I mean, I like where they got Boots at. He deserves to be right there. But actually, they had Boots. Boots should be number 4. I don't know why they hit him as number 3, because he got to be. Ugas is a champion, so you're supposed to put him behind the champion. But I like his ranking. He deserves to be up there. It makes it interesting that they got it ranked like that. That means other people other people in the boxing world are noticing Boots, and he's getting more and more recognition for his talents. I definitely don't think Thurman should be ranked as high as he was. They had Thurman like at number 4. They had Thurman at 5. They had Spence Crawford, Ennis, Ugas, Thurman. I think it should be Spence Crawford, Ennis, Ugas, Ortiz, Thurman. And you know, they got Danny Garcia, I think, ranked so high because he had so many fights on his record. Let me get back to the chat, what y'all saying. We in between fights right now, so we're just gonna chop it up. Was like, okay, here. He have to fight Boots. Definitely, I think he should fight Boots, man. Sean Porter's top 10 welterweights. He got it: Crawford, Ugas, Spence, Thurman, Ennis, Ortiz, Jesse Ramos, Connor Ben, Emino Centennials, Rashad Ellis. Rashad Ellis, yeah, I don't know why the other dude didn't have Rashad Ellis on his list either. He got a heck of it. He's 23-0, 14 KOs. Emino Centennials, 13-0, 9 KOs. Connor Ben, 20-0, 13 KOs. Look out for Connor Ben. Jesse Romero's, 17-0, 14 KOs. Ortiz, 18-0, 18 KOs. Boots Ennis, 28-0, 26 KOs. Definitely a very dangerous fighter. The next guy up. Then you got your Thurman, your Crawford, your Ugases. But he got some good names on his. Jesse Ramirez, the Conor Ben, and the Rashad Ellis. I think those are some pretty tough fights. Maybe you'll Sean Porter, top welterweights, honorable mention. He gave an honorable mention to Manny Pacquiao. Hold on, I can't really say it. He gave an honorable mention to himself and Manny Pacquiao. Sean Porter, I like Porter for that. I give him more respect for that. All right, Keith looks the part, but best shape I've ever seen him in. Did you look up David Benavidez yet? I just ain't had no time, man. I heard about Benavidez a lot, but I haven't. I keep forgetting to go check him out, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Would like to see Boots versus Ortiz. Boots versus Ortiz. That's a match for the future, man. They gotta build those guys up before they just throw them in there with each other and let them beat the heck out of each other. I don't want to see them mess up each other's record until they get a shot at a Crawford or a Spence or a Thurman. That's what Thurman should be going next. He should have to fight those guys to get to Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. That should be the road to Crawford or Spence fight for Keith Thurman. Let's see. Tycho TV was good. Yo. I got Keith by dramatic KO. She's fine. I think Keith's gonna win, man. I think it's gonna be a good fight, man. I think it's one of those situations they put him in with a guy he has a decent chance of beating, man. I appreciate those likes. So it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a decent fight, but I think Keith Thurman is ultimately gonna win out in this one. The man looks like he's on a mission. Boots Ennis, number 3. You're gonna have to fight him, bro. Definitely to shine. I want to see that fight, man. They can't run from Boots forever. Boots is here to stay, and he got the skill sets to beat all of them guys. So eventually somebody's got to run into him. He's going to have to. They're going to fight. They're going to have to fight him. Boots Keith is trash. Watch the fight. I bet you lose, bro. I bet he lose, bro. He's not gonna lose to Barrios. Believe me, man. It's probably gonna be a knockout in this fight. Listen, if he can't do what Gervonta Davis does, he don't need to be in the welterweight division no more. And they said he came in at 154 and now 157, which is interesting in itself. I don't know why he came in so light. But he still, being that he came in that light, he still looked bigger than Mario Barrios. He still looks stronger than Barrios. Barrios is taller, but Thurman definitely still looks bigger than Barrios. So can't wait for this one, man. Jesse Ramirez, Valdemir Hernandez, tail of the tape. I think they about to get it on. I don't want to turn it up, but I don't want to catch no copyright strikes. This looks like it should be a good fight right here. There's what you're saying. Rich G is boots with Bob Earl and top ranked PBC Al Heyman or someone else. Now he's with I forgot that guy's name, but he's signed to a management company. He's got like a manager. He don't got a promotional company. Which is what I was saying though about Boots a couple of lives ago is that Bob Earl, not that he being that he don't have Terrence Crawford no more, it's a golden opportunity for Boots to go maybe sign with Bob and get maybe $2 million a fight. Bob Earl got plenty of money to throw around now that he don't have to pay Terrence Crawford no more. So, and he's in need of a good welterweight. So, I would think that maybe him and Boots and Bob are probably in conversation at the moment. I would think that they would be. Are they not? I haven't heard that, but I would think that they are. Because I think Virgil Ortiz is with the Zone or Oscar or one of them. So I wouldn't think Bob Earl will be trying to get Virgil Ortiz. But Boots Ennis definitely is a free agent. I don't know about Ellis and all these other guys either, but Boots Ennis, that's one you gotta you would think Bob Earl, PBC, all of them would be on him by now, but he said he wants to stay independent for the rest of his career. I think that was in his last video, his last interview that he had. He was saying that he wants to stay independent, but with this situation with Terrence Crawford and Bob, it opened up a golden opportunity for any welterweight out there. Any welterweight who goes and messes with Bob Earl is going to at least get like $1 million, $2 million a fight just for going over there. Because, they was paying Crawford like $5 or $6 million a fight. So he got plenty of money to throw around at the moment. Going to be interesting to see who Bob lands strategically, who he goes after. All right, y'all. So we got our next fight coming up. See what y'all saying. What was that? Okay. Thurman via 10th round K11. I said that Thurman made weight comfortably. That's a good sign. He didn't make weight though. He's supposed to be 147. He came in 145. He was 3 pounds under. I don't know why he did that, but that's what he did. So who we got here? Ramirez and can't see this guy's other name, but the Ramirez fight is on now. Ramirez. Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. They'll like for me. That's Sean Wagner. If Thurman is just fighting for the money, he's going to look bad tonight. Hopefully, he's fighting for legacy and money. We'll have to see, man. Like I said, at this point, I don't think Thurman is the top tier welterweight anymore. But it is what it it is what it is. We'll have to see. But like I said, they want to match him up with Spence. I think that's eventually gonna happen. So, they're gonna put him in some fights that he can possibly win. I guess y'all have Mario is a big boy. He going to jab Keith to sleep. That's what I was saying. Can he use his jab, his long jab, to control the fight? And not let Romero's and Hernandez is fighting right now. Punches landed. Romero's is up 11-7, but these guys are slugging it out. Some big boys here. But can Barrios control the night? With his jab. Keep Keith at a distance, keep him from going on the inside. Well, we'll have to see. You know what I'm saying? I think Keith Thurman's going. Ooh, these guys are just thumping it out. They ain't wasting no time. But I think Thurman is gonna get on the inside and really tear Barrios' ribs up. Barrios is tall, but Barrios is slim. So I'm not sure how he's gonna deal with that, with the power of Thurman once he gets on the inside. But if he's smart, he'll use that jab to keep Thurman on the outside. This is what y'all saying, Mar. If he go to Bob, that would be good because he's going to put boots on Crawford. I said that a couple of lives ago. I think that that's why he would go after Boots. It's kind of like a pit bull to sick him on to Crawford. I definitely think I agree with that. I think that's smart for Bob. It's strategic, and he definitely could make a lot of money off that fight, and he can make a lot of money even not paying Boots that. He might only have to pay Boots $1 million, and I don't think Boots is getting that type of money at the moment. He might be making a couple, 100,000 at the most for a fight right now. So once Bob gets him, you talking about million, possibly $1.5 million, $2 million. Maybe even 3. We don't know what Boots would call for or would ask for, but we know Bob Arum got the money to pay him. And at the same time, who does Terrence Crawford go out here and try to face up with? Who can he go and try to fight and make a fight if he can't get that Spence fight with? Eventually he's either gonna have to work with Bob Arum or he's gonna have to work with PBC, because if they get Boots, we don't know where Boots might go with the Zone. Maybe the Zone can offer him a better deal. Maybe Oscar can offer him a better deal. Maybe Oscar offers him a 2-fight deal to fight Virgil. One of them got Virgil Ortiz. It's either Oscar or the Zone got Virgil Ortiz. I can't remember. But Oscar definitely got a few welterweights over at Golden Boy. So maybe Golden Boy offers him $1 million deal to start his career off. But I would assume that he would, if anybody has the right amount of money at the moment to pay a fighter like Boots and turn him into a superstar, it's definitely Bob Arum. All right, in the second round, Romero's, Hernandez, these guys are stumping it out. Romero's he's down now. He was up on the punch stats. Now they got him down by a punch. Guys is straight to the inside, fighting on the inside. Who else is watching the fight? Hit that like button as y'all come through. Subscribe. Tashawn, I heard other fighters say Keith not the same too. From what I've seen, it looks like he's doing a lot of weight training, which doesn't always yield results in the ring. I just think it's weird that he came in 3 pounds light. And look, I think he's gonna win this fight. I don't think this is a and he might have done that because he knows he's gonna balloon up, after the weigh-in. So if he knows, hey, I'm gonna put on 7 or 8 pounds after the weigh-in, Maybe he don't want to balloon up that high. Maybe he don't want to go all the way up to like 152 or 53, 54 on in the ring. Maybe he wants to be right around 147, 148, 149 once he hits the ring. So, you know, it depends on what. I'm pretty sure that's in their strategy somewhere. They got Hernandez up. It's a pretty good fight so far. These guys is working inside. Big guys. Oh. What y'all saying? What y'all saying? Can Boots get any fights staying independent? That's the thing. That's why I say going with Bob Arum might be the best bet for him, because not only he'll get those guarantees, you know what I'm saying, and Bob Arum has the money to set those fights up for him. And, you know, it'll be easier for him to work with other promotional companies. But I think he'll make more money. He might be more successful in his eyes, his way, if he stays independent. But I definitely think, hey, Bob Arum got a lot of money to play with at the moment. Why not go fool around with Bob? You might as well. Third round, y'all. Third round, Hernandez fight. Third round of the Hernandez fight. Who y'all got so far? These are some straight inside fighters. These guys ain't showing no real boxing skill. They just trying to bang it out. They got the punch. Super welterweight, third round, landed shots. Ramirez, Ramos, 28. Hernandez, 34. That's what I'm saying, bro. You bet on the fight. I didn't. Ryan Lamb, what's good, man? What's good with you? Appreciate you for stopping by, homie. Who you got in the fight, Ryan? Man, my nose is stopping off. Keith trash, bro. I don't care at all. If Boots go with Bob, I feel bad for Crawford. I already feel bad for Crawford. I mess with Caps. That's my homie, and Caps is really riding for Crawford right now. He's riding for Crawford like he rode for Pacquiao, and I just feel like Crawford's in a weird situation as a boxer. I don't know. I don't see where he goes to make good fight. Now he can go make that Boots fight, and he could promote it and put the fight on himself. I think, and make a lot of money off of that fight. Or he can go make a Virgil fight. He can take on one of these younger guys they showed in the top 10 of welterweights earlier. He could possibly step in and muddy up the situation with Keith Thurman and Earl Spence. It seems like they want to put Thurman in there with Spence because they can't get the numbers right for the Crawford fight. Me personally, I hope Spence has to face at least one of his mandatories, whether it's the IBF or the WBC. Either one. I hope he has to end up facing one of those guys, because the IBF, it would be Boots or somebody else in Boots that's tied, and in the WBC, I think it's the WBO, it'll be Santanillos. The WBC, I forgot the guy's name who's his challenger for the WBC. But I would like to see, these older champions take on some of these younger guys. If y'all gonna stick around and y'all can't make the best fight, well, some of these younger guys, they can give you a better fight than even a Crawford can. They might not be able to draw the money or the crowd that Crawford can draw, but a Boots Spence fight would be a great fight. A Boots Crawford fight would be a great fight. A Boots Santanillos fight would be a great fight. Any of these younger guys, Ellis, any of those younger guys. I definitely don't want to see Thurman and Spence. That's not what I want to. They should have shown. Thurman looks ripped, man. I'm not gonna hate on the dude. He looks good. He can't. He looks ready. And his one loss is to Pacquiao. I respect that loss. Dude is weird, man. He's there doing this yoga. But you gotta loosen up, get ready. I can't. He's a weird dude. But I think Thurman is I just want to see these guys fight better competition. Ooh guys, his wife, man. Oh my God, his wife. Boy. Lucky man. What y'all saying? Just remember I said he was going to lose, bro. I know my stuff. I got you to shine. I got you to shine, man. Hit that like button. We got like 6 or 7 people in here. Hit that like button as y'all stroll on through, man. We're in the 4th round of the Ramos Hernandez fight. They got the punches landed at 45 for Ramos, 46 for Ramos now, 56 for Hernandez. So anybody want to know who's winning this fight? These guys are banging it out. It's a very inside fight. They definitely slugging it out. These guys ain't wasting no time. So if anybody trying to keep up with that fight, according to the commentators, they got Hernandez up right now. He's definitely throwing some combos. They slugging it out, man. Definitely slugging it out. Let me see. I gotta put this guy out real fast. You leave one more of those comments, you better get blocked. Alright. See you later, boy. See you later. You out of here, fam. Thurman via TKO 11th round. I got Thurman winning by knockout in the 8th round. I think the first 3 rounds, I think you're gonna see a feel him out, Thurman. You're gonna see Barrios come out, quick hands, quick feet. By about the 4th, 5th, 6th round, Barrios gonna slow down. Thurman's gonna land body shots, wear them ribs out real good and tough. He'll work his ribs up, and you gonna see him slow down even more. And I think you ultimately gonna see Thurman knock him either down or out in the 8th or 9th round. I'm about to call in, bro, because this is crazy thinking about Boots going to buy. Yeah, definitely go ahead, bro. I got you. Ain't no thing. We can talk about it. To Shine Wagner, I kick him too. Kicked him at the same, caught 2 boots at the same time. Okay. They got Romero's coming back now. Hernandez to slow down. They got it 63 Ramos, 65 Hernandez. Round 4 is coming to an end. These guys have been slugging it out. Ain't a whole lot of hugging going on. There's a whole lot of slugging going on. That like button as y'all roll through, man. Drop me a comment. Let me know who y'all got. Who y'all think gonna win. In this fight that's going on, Hernandez, Ramos, or the rest of the fights. I'm interested in this Santa Cruz fight. I want to see what Santa Cruz got, how good he looks, because I think Masayo will beat Santa Cruz. I think Sayo's gonna knock Santa Cruz. He said he want to unify. He's got 2 other guys he's got to go through to unify. So he's got Santa Cruz if he wins tonight, and then I forgot the other guy's name that holds the title at 126. But that Santa Cruz fight, I'm definitely interested in seeing how he comes out, how he looks. I think Masayo's gonna get with him. I'm ready for Messiah to move up in weight. I want him to go to 130. I hope he don't stick around too long at 126. I want to see him versus the Haneys and the Lopez's of the world. Definitely, if you want to call in, man, go ahead and call in, man. Ain't no thing. Appreciate everybody for coming through. We in the 5th round. Ramos, Hernandez. They got it's tied up right now. 67-67 punches landed. I don't know why my nose is stopping up so bad. It's been cold here. The ground is frozen. Ice and snow everywhere. Get on live and now my nose wants to stop up on me. Hernandez is bombing him. He's bombing away. Bombs away. Good fight. Tashawn, you think that's a good move for Boots to go with Bob? You think that would be the best move for him? You think he should go with Bob? You think he should go with PBC? You think he should go with the Zone? Who's fighting right now? Ramos and Hernandez. They're in the 5th round. They had it tied up on the punch stats. It was now they got it like 76 to 70 something. Yeah, I think it's 2 more fights before the before the main event. Hey y'all, give me a second, man. I gotta blow my nose real quick, man. My nose is stopped up. Alright, y'all, give me a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Is you ready for me? 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 Nigga. Spotless. Check it. Is you ready for me? Is you ready for me? This ass gon' go right here. Yeah. Line 'em up. Yo, I pull up in a throwback car, gray 7-8 with the top that's hard. I'm finna paint it back, send it on black tires. Fuck a backseat, got its own backyard. Niggas act hard, try to put a Mac card. Stunt in front of they dame, they playin' back far. Cause they get they ass kicked in front of they chick. And the niggas that they was with dip, ain't that a bitch? Young Keys flow under the weather. Come through, something real big under the leather. Lil' mama, get your mind out the gutter. I'm talking about that 9, motherfucker. I grind like a hustler. CDs, tapes, the weed. What?
Alright, y'all, my bad. Man, my sinuses, boy. I don't know. I can't take the winter time, man. It's horrible. I can't, I go outside, it's cold. Then it start making my nose act funny, my sinuses act funny. Man, I gotta get out of Kentucky. Move to Florida, South America, or somewhere. Go down to, where guys from Cuba. Go to Cuba or something, man. Get away from this cold weather. Hit that like button as y'all come through. It's the 6th round. We are in the 6th round of the Hernandez Ramos fight. Guys been slugging it out for 6 straight. They ain't playing no games. I think who we got here? Yo, who we got?
Man, you got something on, man.
Who this?
It's Tashawn.
Yo, what's good, Tashawn?
Man, bro,
What's up? What's up with Boots, man?
Hey, bro, if Boots go with Bob, bro, I feel real bad. And Crawford, bro.
You think
So bad for him, bro.
you think that's his best move?
Well, that's the only move to get that big fight. Bob has to prove Crawford.
I think
Why do
so.
you think Bob would sit Boots' mind, bro? Like, he would make that fight like, hey, he offered Boots the money for that fight.
You think he would offer Crawford a lot of money just to make the fight?
Yeah, bro. As long as that career is, bro, he gonna offer him the bag, but he gonna let him know.
Who you think is gonna go after? Because we haven't heard nobody make. Maybe Bob is waiting to see what happens with this Crawford situation. Because I would have thought Crawford. I mean Bob would have already signed Boots, by now.
Like, they gonna say the big, Sam Crawford gonna say, Nike Garcia, you don't gotta fight me. He called Nike Garcia out, bro.
Is he calling? It's over. Man, he was smashing it. He was smashed. So he's calling Mikey Garcia out. When was this?
This was a couple days ago, bro. I was looking at his, I think it was like a podcast. No, it wasn't a podcast, though. He had it to his Instagram, I think.
Oh, I must have missed that. So he's calling out Mikey. You think he's trying to make that fight simply because that's the only fight he might be able to make himself?
That's the only big name I think that he can go after and still get a good payday,
And you know what's crazy is guys that they know matching up against the Hispanic fighters. It's like instant pay-per-view view.
bro. Yeah,
it,
man. But
it
I'll tell you who they do. You know, boy, I'll tell you who they don't want to call out, though.
Boots.
Yeah, nobody, but like, I can tell you who they don't call out, who don't nobody call out.
Who that?
That's Triple G, man. No, nobody called Triple G out.
I haven't heard nobody say Triple G's name in a long time. I thought he had retired for a second there.
No, but he got a fight coming up, so you know, Triple G is booty, man.
He's still at 154. I mean,
He's still like, I think, 157, I think.
so he's still up there in the way. I thought he had moved back down or something.
Yeah, man. Don't nobody call him out. Don't nobody call Benavidez out, bro.
And you know what? You keep talking about Benavidez, and I haven't had time to.
Hey, bro, I showed my wife who did Benavidez, bro. She literally was sitting there like, wow.
What is he?
Like,
What does he fight at?
he fights the same weight class right now, 167.
167.
Yep.
Rich said, I think Jesse Ramiro's just won by TKO. Leo Santa Cruz fight next, then the main event. Yeah, I just seen the end of that fight, man. It was good. It was a good fight. But as far as Boots, man, I just want him to get a good fight. I think Keith, if he wins this, he should have to go through Boots to get at Spence or Crawford.
Yeah, bro, remember I told you that, bro. But I think whoever won out that fight, gotta fight Boots, bro.
They gotta fight. Somebody got to give that man a chance, man. And it's gonna be it's gonna be a big money fight. It's not like Boots ain't a good name.
But ain't nobody stupid, though. Nobody gonna just go in there knowing what the man is capable of doing without knocking the rear off somebody else. That's about to get out of it. Like, that's about to get out of the boxing game.
And that's why I'm like, man, when they talk about the
Somebody that's like somebody like a Sean Porter, like, you know, Sean Porter has no fear. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Sean Porter fights everybody.
But like I said, and that's why I feel like he's probably gonna end up fighting Thurman next. And they gonna try to keep him away from that Boots fight because I mean they could put Thurman in there with Boots, but who do they face Spence up with? After that, and then if Thurman gets beat, then that takes all the it takes all the out of the Spence Thurman fight.
But I honestly, like, this is a go ahead and make one fight with their
You think that PBC should go ahead and give Crawford the fight? Oh, okay. But do you think Crawford would be crazy enough to take that? I don't think Crawford would take it. I don't think he would take it at any dollar amount. I mean, but look at the purses he turned down for Pacquiao and for Spence. You know, how much was the Pacquiao? How much were they offering him for Pacquiao? Uh, you remember when they said they had the investors and everything, and that they was going and Pacquiao was supposed to get like 40, and I think he was supposed to get like 10 or 15 or something like that for the fight. I just be they showing another welterweight evolution today. Yeah, I mean, and they got boot. You know, it's crazy. They showing boots in every one of these rankings. They making sure they put Boots' name on it, and that's good too. I like that, man, because he deserves it, man. He deserves it. But them showing him so much kind of makes me seem like maybe Fox is going after him a little bit. Bob got the money to play with. I think, you know, and if they don't, yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. It's definitely. I mean, I think that's the best move for him. I don't know if signing the PBC is the best move, but he can definitely sign Mayweather Promotions and make some noise. Definitely, you know, Mayweather got the relationship there. So you know, I don't see why he couldn't make the fight. You know, maybe Mayweather can work something out with that 60-40 split to where you know it don't seem as detrimental to Crawford as as it did when he was with Bob. I still don't understand the. I mean, I get the whole argument over the other 10%, but I don't understand why he don't deserve that 10%. And that's what I'm saying. I think him already having a relationship with PBC. I think he can make it happen. And anytime he can make some money off something, he's definitely he's with he's gonna be with it. But I mean, at that point, my thing is like, how long would he sign with? Would it make sense to even sign long term with? Because it don't make sense to sign long term with PBC if you ask me. Because like I said, after Thurman and Spence, there ain't really nobody left over with a big name. Everybody else is either on the come up or they on their way out. It's a few names, but not superstar names. They are up and coming, so yeah. So I just don't understand. I wouldn't understand his. And that's the thing. Do these guys even stick around 147? For another year. Another 2 years. Because I think whoever wins that fight is immediately exiting the weight division. And so if Crawford and Spence, when they finally do get it on, whoever wins is getting up through. They're going straight to 154 and try and get a bigger bag of money. And they're just going to leave. They're not going to stick around the division. They're going to leave the division immediately. because it don't make sense to stick around and try to contend with them young dudes. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna end up getting beat anyway. I mean, somebody's eventually got to fight, but you can't avoid them forever.
Hey, yo, and that's gonna be the thing. 'Cause once Boosie do something, they gonna have to go.
And exactly,
Once Boosie one off, everybody gonna try to come, but they not gonna be going out like that. But
exactly.
he's gonna be able to secure all the fights he wanted. They said, and he Crawford, and he Crawford gonna come after him. One for the same, then you might get Fuji, one for the other.
And that's the thing. It would depend on how bad, whoever wins, how bad they beat the, So if Spence win, I think it would depend on how bad he beat Crawford if they even do the rematch. Will Crawford want a rematch? You know what I'm saying? Because we all assuming that one of these guys is gonna win and this is gonna be a great fight. Somebody might get the crap beat. you know what I'm saying? One of these dudes might get the crap beat and get exposed.
And that's why I think it might be easy to do. So I'm talking about the appreciate all man these guys with top fighters. I might get maybe this. It might be easy fight for me.
Exactly. And that,
But he like wow, like wow, I believe he's studying the man, he's studying him all this man is like only man I see in boxing. Looking comfortably, he didn't have much power.
and that was the first thing I noticed when I started looking in the booths and looking at his footage and is this was the switching and how hard he was hitting on the switch. And I'm like, damn, you don't see too many guys doing that, man.
Like
You don't really see nobody doing that.
he still has knockout power when he switched.
And he got quick hands and quick feet too, so he's not like a one trick pony.
Like we have fun. What do you think about this fight? I think that, like, what do you think about this Peterson and down there, down there, and that both and Obi and Devontae Davis,
When does Rolly fight? For Javante, when does that fight? Did they already sign it? Yeah, I seen it was mandatory. They gave him 30 days to work it out. So I guess they still got a little while left to work it out. I think Davis. I don't know, man. I haven't seen Rolly yet. I've watched some of his footage. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't seen him fight. So I can't really say. I would just have to base it off, what I seen from Javante Davis, man. He looked good. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take a lot for Rolly to knock a guy like Davis off. I'm not saying he can't do it. It's gonna be a slugfest, but whose favor does that play into? Like I said, I haven't seen enough of Rolly to say if it plays into his favor, or if it plays into Davis's favor. But I've seen enough of Davis to know that he got what it takes to knock you out. So until I see the fight, I can't say. Until I see more training from Rolly, I can't really say. But I mean, we're gonna get that fight eventually, though.
So who do you think fight Lomachenko?
And that's the thing. I don't know why why it's so hard for Lomachenko to get a fight. I don't get. 130 is weird, man. There's so many good fights to be made, but nobody. Joseph Jackson, who won? What fight? What fight you talking about? What you say again? I ain't hear you. But you know what? It's weird with Teofimo because Teofimo like he did the what's dude's name who was chasing Klitschko. Uh, let's go, champ. What's his name? Because he like chased Vasil around the country, man, trying to get that fight, and he eventually got the fight. So it wasn't like Vasil was looking to fight Teofimo. He didn't really want to fight Teofimo. He just gave him the fight because I think because he was just wanting to give a guy up and come up. That's why I didn't really respect Teofimo for not giving him an immediate rematch, and that's why I kept calling him saying that he was a fluke. It was a reason he wasn't giving Lomachenko that rematch. I think in boxing people get hurt, man. Yeah, I think he knew he couldn't beat him if he wasn't hurt, if he wasn't injured. And I think people sometimes in boxing, people find out about your injury and they just take advantage of the opportunity. And similar to the Mayweather situation, he just took advantage of the opportunity, and he knew if I get back in here with him, it's probably not going to go in my favor. I mean, it didn't go in his favor in the Kambosa fight. And it might have been even worse if he actually gave Loma a rematch. Loma might have beat him worse than Kambosa did. I don't get why it's so hard for Loma to get a fight though. Keith Barrios ain't happened yet, Joseph Jackson. Leo Santa Cruz is about to fight. This fight's just now starting. What you say? And that's what I wanted before Devin Haney threw himself in the situation. That's what I thought that. Yeah, I seen that they the negotiations is falling apart on that one. He didn't want too much money. He's a unified champion. Like, I don't understand that. Yeah, I think I'm like, man, that's the biggest fight that he could possibly make. You talking about no matter where they do it at, whether they do it in Russia or they do it in Australia, that's a stadium fight. It's gonna sell out. It's gonna be a huge event wherever they end up doing it at. Who you got in that fight? You got Loma. If Loma and Kambosa get it on, man, I think it'll be an interesting fight. How would Kambosa deal with those angles that Teofimo, that Loma uses? Santa Cruz fight just started, but Kambosa's my man, so I'll have to ride with Kambosa, man. I don't know how he will pull it off. I think Loma's a good fighter, man. He's a word. So, but Kambosa's has a word style itself. So it would be the clash of word styles. It would be a word. I think it would be an interesting fight because their styles are so different. But it would be a good fight. But I don't even want to predict it because I I don't want to be disrespectful. I like both of those guys, but it's a fight I just would like to see how it would turn out. Their styles are so awkward and they're so different that I don't know how that fight would turn out. I actually think it would probably be somebody would probably score a knockout early in that one. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate you calling in, man. Stay safe, man. Enjoy your night, bro.
All right, brother. I'm gonna call again though. Still be on.
I got you. I got you, bro.
Yo, and I'm gonna run it too.
Hey, I ain't got the pony in the race. I don't care who wins for real. But I just listen. I I would like to see if Santa Cruz win. I'd be happy for him. I mean, not Santa Cruz, but Barrios win. I'd be happy for him because he would have gotten Thurman out of the way, and then they can't force the Thurman Spence fight. But I just don't think I think Thurman got what it takes to beat a guy like Barrios. But we'll see. You might be right. And, but tall and bulk is different though, man. He got knocked out by Davis. We, he definitely Pacquiao did he did beat some he beat some sense into him. But I feel what you're saying because you can tell when a fighter ain't really into it no more. They just doing it for they just doing it for a paycheck. He, he been buying too much strawberry kush, singing in the park. You buying all that strawberry cough. Just go down singing in the park with that flute. All right, y'all. So the Santa Cruz fight is on. I'm gonna try to get a little deeper. Hit that like button. Y'all got a few people still in here, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Just chopped it up with Deshaun, man. He rolling with Barrios in this one, man. He's liking Barrios for this victory. But it's crazy that you got both the guys on the same ticket that Gervonta Davis knocked out. Santa Cruz is fighting right now. He's calling out Michelob, so I want to see how he does against Cabral. He's right now they got him up 21-9 on the punches landed. So he's technically winning the fight according to the analysts. See what they saying. Hope I don't get no copyright strike. Santa Cruz, he's a weird fighter, man. He be smiling all the time. Everything. Time he throw a punch, he got a big old grin on his face. He loves it. And him and Michelob will be an interesting matchup because, like I said, a guy who got a good jab, and Santa Cruz look like he know how to work off his jab. I think a guy with a good jab, if they don't work with Michelob to get him to stop lunging forward with his head, could a guy with a good jab could give Michelob some trouble. What's good with everybody? Appreciate y'all for coming through. It's the second round, Leo Santa Cruz fight. They got him up 30-15 and the punches landed. Oh, he's throwing some solid ones. I think if Michelob could bang it out with this dude. Santa Cruz look good though. Don't take nothing away from him. Definitely works off his jab, man. Does what he's supposed to do. He got like a tick though. When he's about to come in, he drops his hands. Will they take a point away? Oh, he's cut. I think it's a headbutt. Got caught with a headbutt. Santa Cruz is cut. It ain't that bad. Come on, man. We ain't got time for this. He's alright. His eye ain't hanging out or nothing. Come on, he's alright. acting all scared. It definitely was a clash. Ooh. Serious headbutt. That was some Jeff Hornish butt right there. Y'all don't finish him off, Santa Cruz. I think Santa Cruz about taking him to school now. He's mad now and he got butted in the face. Take him to work. What's good? What's good? What's good? Who we got in here right now? Drop me a comment. Let me know who I'm talking to. Pretty good fight right now. There's Santa Cruz up 38-19 and the punches landed. 8 seconds left in the second round. Santa Cruz is definitely beating the crap out of this guy. He got a smile. He always got a smile on his face. Even when he was fighting Gervonta Davis, he had a smile on his face all the way up until Davis knocked him out. He might have been smiling all the way to the floor. He just happy to have a fight. What's good? What's good? What's good with everybody? This dude he's fighting don't look like he got a mark on him, even though he's been getting battered to the face for like 3 rounds already. All right, y'all. Third round coming up. Third round. Who y'all got? Drop me a comment. Let me know who y'all got. Ooh. Turned his head around. Ugh. Made him make the ugly face. Ow. Super featherweight 130. Okay, so Santa Cruz is 130. Good fight. Dude fight like Ugas. How you say it? Cabral. He fight like Ugas. Santa Cruz is definitely winning this one. Knock this dude out, man. Do him like Gervonta did you. Santa Cruz is slowing down now. He was throwing some good combinations, man. Solid combinations. I think that headbutt might have affected him a little bit. There you go. He's opening up now. There you go. Throw some body blows. Like, dead. Carbajal. I was saying it wrong. Carbajal. Santa Cruz is opening up. Turn this down before I get a copyright. Cruz, I like his left hand to the body is killing dude. He's the 1-2 king. All right, man. The third, 40 seconds left in the third round. Santa Cruz fight. Santa Cruz definitely up. 66-29 with the punches landed. He is digging away. I can see him and Masayo being a heck of a fight. I wouldn't think he would try to slug with Masayo, but he might. He's slugging with this dude. Give Santa Cruz a lot more credit. He's a banger. Carbajal, man, he's in for a long one. He's throwing back. Barrios don't got no facial expression. He don't got no facial expressions. What's good with everybody? Drop me a comment, man. Let me know who's in here. We go. We about 30 minutes out. It'll be an interesting fight, man. Wonder what Keith. I really want to see what Keith got left. It's the fourth round. Santa Cruz, Carvajal. Santa Cruz is digging him to the body. Carvajal ain't no slouch, though. He's throwing back. His punch output ain't high enough, though. Santa Cruz is doubling with the punch output. Carvajal got to let his hands go. He can't. He's catching him when he let his hands go. Just wait too long. Santa Cruz is opening up on it. His smiles for everything. He got headbutted again, started smiling. Was his other eye? Same spot. Same. It ain't even bleeding this time. And he's straight. Acting all scared. What's good? What's good? We got in here, man. We're in the fourth round. Santa Cruz, Carvajal. Santa Cruz is killing them right now. Punch stats are 79 landed for Santa Cruz, 44 for Carvajal. Santa Cruz then doubled them in the punches landed. It's killing Carvajal. Combinations coming from Santa Cruz are amazing. If that was Carvajal was Michelob, you know, it would be an interesting fight, man. Because Michelob comes in with his head, and I don't know how he would deal with Santa Cruz's punch output. Michelob a banger though, so he could definitely do it. But man, some sick punch output coming from Santa Cruz. I think Michelob a lot more accurate than Carvajal is, though. Carvajal's missing a lot of. When he catches him, he's catching him good, but he's missing on a lot of stuff. All right, y'all. End of the fourth round. Appreciate everybody for coming true. That like button as you come true. That like button for me. All right, got about another 30 minutes before the Thurman fight. Excuse me. Santa Cruz has been headbutted twice. Accidental headbutts. He's bleeding. But he's definitely winning the fight. He split. He split right here. He's definitely split. I appreciate that like, man. I appreciate that. Drop me a comment. Let me know who's there. Who am I talking to? 5th round. Santa Cruz is winning. Santa Cruz versus Carvajal. Punches landed. 85-44. 2 minutes, 40 seconds to the 3rd round. I mean, the 5th round. Come on, put him down, Sandy. Santa Cruz, man, is digging to the body. Yeah, throwing. Carvajal trying to stay with him, but Santa Cruz's punch output is ridiculous. Work off his jab. Santa Cruz, he just hit the century mark on the punches landed. Already in the 5th round, he's on pace to land about 220 punches for the fight. One minute left in the 5th. Santa Cruz is definitely up. Carvajal's throwing hard now. He's banging. You want to be on the inside. Good fight. It's a good fight, but Carvajal's definitely losing. He's definitely losing. The referee's letting him slug because Santa Cruz hit him on the below the belt a couple of times. He's letting Santa Cruz throw them below the belts, and he didn't let dude headbutt him Santa Cruz twice. So it's a pretty even fight. Let me go blow my nose real fast, and I'll be right back.
Probably gonna dance to this.
Yeah. Is you ready for me? Is you ready for me? Is you ready for me? Is you ready for me?
Let's go, Spotless.
Check it. Check it. Is you ready for me? Is you ready for me?
This ass gon' go right here. Yeah. Line 'em up. Yo. I pull up in a throwback car, gray 7-8 with the top that's hard. I'm finna paint it back, send it on black tires. Fuck a backseat to get its own backyard. Niggas act hard, try to put a Mac card. Stunt in front of they dame, they playing back far. Cause they get their ass kicked in front of they chick. Plus the niggas that they was with dip. Ain't that a bitch? Young Keys flow under the weather. Come through something real big under the leather. Lil' mama, get your mind out the gutter. I'm talking about that 9, motherfucker. I grind like a hustler. CDs, tapes, the weed, whatever the case may be. I chase that cheese and never ever face defeat. Now watch how I lace the beat. Here we go. Niggas know what's up. Sick flow, sick beats, finna blow us up. Thick hoes, thick freaks, finna blow us up. Hit drum, hit sweets, niggas know what's up.
Can't hold me down.
Niggas know what's up.
My click is down.
Niggas know what's up. Yeah. Niggas know what's up. Yeah. I pull up with a throwback dime. She say she's 25, she at least 29. But man, them hips on her, lips on her, finna let it rip on her, flip on her, then dip on her. This is for them classy chicks, them undercover nasty chicks, them trashy chicks. Ain't scared to flash me quick. Oh, look at that ass, she thick. I can't let you pass me, miss. Off the chain, young Keith spitting hot flows off the brain. Holla at me when you're ready to get off the lanes and on some real shit. I'm the one you deal with, feel me? Run game like Diddy in the marathon. Get shitty, drop 50 on the marijuana. Either give me 4 ducks or pearl swans. Young Keith, S and I Don.
Alright, y'all, my bad. I had to get my sinus game together. Get my sinuses together. In the 6th round, this is only a 10-round fight. I guess this ain't a championship fight. Santa Cruz is up 120-66 in the punches landed. He's taking on Carvajal. Santa Cruz versus Carvajal. 1 minute left in the 6th. Appreciate everybody for coming through, man. It's been a pretty good fight card so far. Was looking forward to this fight, man. I want to see what Santa Cruz. Another one? Come on, man. Another accidental headbutt. Unofficial scorecards is 49-46 for Santa Cruz. They got Santa Cruz up. Just caught another headbutt. Same spot. Even headbutt 3 times in the same spot. I mean, they fighting so close. They are in on each other. Their heads is constantly coming together. I like this ref though. I commend this ref. He ain't took no point. Santa Cruz been throwing some body blows, good body blows, but a lot of it's been below the belt. But he hasn't penalized Santa Cruz. And Carvajal headbutted him accidentally like 3 or 4 times, maybe more than that. But he ain't penalized Carvajal either. So he's letting it be a good fight. The unofficial scorecards, they got Carvajal down by like 3 points. It was 49-46 going into the 6th round. I would say it's probably 50-47 at this point, going into the 7th. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Hit that like button as y'all come through, man. Santa Cruz taking out Carvajal. We in the 7th, going into the 7th. It's been 3 accidental headbutts, man, in this fight. Been a good ref, though, man. He has his Santa Cruz split over his right eye. Not a bad cut. One of them stinging cuts. Not a bad cut, though. Not bleeding too bad. They got the blood. They got the blood under control. Cuts under control. He's winning the fight. So if you're a Santa Cruz fan, you happy right now. Memphis Bleak. Memphis Bleak in the building. They got him in the background. Look at him. Big dookie chain, Memphis Bleak, I ain't seen Memphis Bleak in a while. All right, y'all. 7th round. Punches landed. They got a 136, 137, 138-77 for Santa Cruz. 77 for Carvajal. Santa Cruz is definitely winning the fight. He's definitely throwing a lot of punches, man. He's landing a lot of his punch output's slowing down going into the 7th, but landing a lot of good shots, a lot of body shots. Definitely slowing Carvajal down. But Carvajal's banging back, man. He's a warrior. He's banging back. Can't blame him for these headbutts. I don't blame the referee for not scoring, not penalizing him either. They both bringing their heads together. Santa Cruz, Carvajal's the taller fighter. So Santa Cruz is taking the bruising in the situation. When they come together, Carvajal, when they break, Carvajal's head's going up, and Santa Cruz's head is just right there. And he's getting the worst of them headbutts. But he's definitely winning the fight. Killing him to the body. In combinations, his hand speed, combinations. Carvajal ain't throwing enough. This might not go too much longer. Santa Cruz he's a brawler, man. He can brawl. He can work off his jab. He got good balance. He got good everything. I like Santa Cruz. I think that Messiah fight's it's gonna be a good fight. I think we're gonna see that one. It's gonna be a good fight. I want to see how they. I mean, what did they do? All right, scorecards. They got it 1. Punches land. This is punches landed. 150 to 89 in favor of Santa Cruz. 40 seconds left in the 7th round. Santa Cruz is definitely winning. Carvajal just don't got the punch output to deal with Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz he ain't stopped throwing for 7 rounds. He's gonna land probably he's gonna land somewhere in the high 200s by the end of if the fight goes the full 10 rounds. Killing him to the body. Give Carvajal credit, man. He's firing back. He's staying in there. He ain't going down. He's a warrior. He's a warrior fighter, man. But man, Santa Cruz, his hand speed is ridiculous. His punch output is ridiculous. Scoring some good body shots. They've been headbutted a few times. Sugar Hill Stewart, trainer of Tyson Fury, in the building. Shouts out to Sugar Hill. They look like they're having a good time. Hit that like button for me as y'all come through, man. Drop me a comment. Let me know who I'm talking to. Let me know who I'm talking to. Santa Cruz's timing is all there, man. I'm worried for Michelob. I don't know if I think Michelob can deal with the power. I just don't know if he can deal with the output. You know, Santa Cruz's his punch output is very high, and Gary Russell Jr.'s punch output wasn't that high when he fought Michelob. Is that why Michelob won? I don't know. A lot of people say that's why Michelob won the fight. Santa Cruz definitely could give Michelob some trouble. Man, they are banging it out. I give Carvajal a lot of credit, man. He's standing in there. Punch output 162.95 in favor of Santa Cruz. It's the 8th round. 2 minutes left. Man, he's killing him to the body. Throwing right there, right there. And throw up punch. Make you want to throw up. Carvajal he ain't throwing the jab enough. Need to be working off his jab a lot more. I definitely want to see the Santa Cruz Mark Messiah fight. That is going to be an interesting fight. I know Messiah got a mandatory mandatory coming up here, I think in April. Probably be in April or May, June, somewhere around that time. So maybe they can make Mateo Santa Cruz for the summertime, end of the summertime. And it was killing him. He's out, man. He's gonna definitely hit 200, well over 200 punches landed. Omaha just ain't throwing back enough. Good referee, man. I like this ref. He needs the opportunity to ref more fights. He's a good referee. He letting them brawl. Mm. Mm. Showing the Davis Santa Cruz fight. Davis is a bad man. He's a good fighter, man. Ain't got no shade to him. Definitely want to see him and George Kambosa get along. If it's not Davis Kambosa, it's got to be Vasil Kambosa. Somebody got to give Kambosa that fight. All right, y'all. One more round. We're in the round 9. Santa Cruz definitely up in this fight. Carbajal, give him credit, but he's down. He needs a knockout to win. Appreciate that like, man. Drop me a comment. Let me know who's in here. Round 9, they got punch stats. 182, 183 for Santa Cruz, 108 for Carbajal. He needs a knockout. Santa Cruz been digging him to the body, working off the jab, digging him to the body all night. Referee been a good referee too, man. He letting these guys brawl it out. Been a lot of headbutts, a lot of low. Santa Cruz been throwing good body shots, but a lot of them landing below the belt. Carbajal is kind of tall, so the referee's letting it go, and they fighting in close. Carbajal and the headbutted him like 5 times, but the referee ain't penalized him for it. So good ref, man. I like this ref. Just letting him brawl. One minute left, 125 left in the 9th round. Santa Cruz he ain't slowed down. See why he's always smiling. Oh, might have Carbajal in trouble. Killing him to the body. Yeah, I will say one thing. Maxio can take a punch, so I don't know if what Santa Cruz is, all this high output that he's throwing would matter against Maxio, because Maxio can take a punch and he can throw back. So be interesting to see. With Santa Cruz going to win. He looking good, but yeah, I definitely got Cruz up. How you think Cruz versus Maxio will turn out, Tashawn? Who you think will win? I think that's an interesting. Cruz is calling Maxio out, so I don't know. That'll be a good fight. Gary Russell, his punch output wasn't as high as Santa Cruz, so I think he might give Maxio some trouble. And Michelob come in with his head down. So be interesting to see how Michelob deals with Santa Cruz's punch output. Tenth round, y'all. 10th round. Carvajal need a knockout. He's a good fighter, man. Strong fighter, solid fighter. He don't throw enough. Carvajal looks defeated, man. He don't, like, his body is wore out. Give Santa Cruz credit, man. Fought a good fight, fought the right fight. I got him winning this fight. Man. Barring a knockout in the last round. This is the last round, y'all. Give Carvajal credit for standing in there, boy, he took some punishment. What I say, Santa Cruz, he just hit 220 punches landed. He'll probably make it to about 235 before the end of the 10th round. Ridiculous punch out. But I gotta go look at the punch output of the Michelob fight. That's gonna be a good fight. Look for that fight summer, and not saying Michelob is gonna go through his mandatory, but if he do make it through his mandatory, look for Michelob Santa Cruz summer 2022. Good fight. I think it's gonna be an excellent fight. All right, y'all. We're in the 10th round, final round. Santa Cruz, Carvajal. Santa Cruz is up. I blow my nose again. 1 minute left. 1 minute left in the round. Punch output 229 to 127 in favor of Santa Cruz. He's been bombing the whole fight. Combos the whole fight. Carvajal just ain't got enough punch output to deal with Santa Cruz. Blow my nose again. All right, man, hold on. Let me blow my nose for the end of the fight real fast. For this Keith Thurman fight, come on. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Is you ready for me? 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 Spotless. Check it. Is you ready for me? Is you ready for me? This ass gon' go right here. Yeah. Line 'em up.
Yo, I pull up in a throwback car, gray 7-8 with the top that's hard. I'm finna plane it back, send it on black tires. Fuck a backseat, got its own backyard. Niggas act hard, try to put a Mac card. Stunt in front of they dame, they playing back far. Cause they get their ass kicked in front of they chick. Plus the niggas that they was with dip. Ain't that a bitch? Young Keys flow under the weather. Come through something real big under the leather. Little mama, get your mind out the gutter. I'm talking about that 9, motherfucker. I grind like a hustler. CDs, tapes, the weed, whatever the case may be. I chase that cheese and never ever face defeat. Now watch how I say stampede. Here we go. Niggas know what's up. Sick flow, sick beats, finna blow what's up. Thick hoes, thick freaks, finna blow what's up. Hit drone, hit sweets, niggas know what's up.
Can't hold me down.
Niggas know what's up.
My dick is down.
Niggas know what's up.
Can't hold me down.
Niggas know what's up.
My dick is down.
I I pull up with a throwback dime. She say she's 25, she at least 29. But man, them hips on her, lips on her, finna let it rip on her, flip on her, then dip on her. This is for them classy chicks, them undercover nasty.
All right, my bad. I had to get myself together. I had to get my nostril game together. What you say? You say you going with I'm going with Mark. That's my boy. Man, I just don't know, man. Santa Cruz's punch output is so high. He throws a lot of punches, good body shots. And Michelob was coming in with his head down a lot in that Gary Russell fight. So I don't know, man. I think that would be a good fight. It'd be a difficult fight, and if Michelob won, it would say a lot about Michelob boxing skills and his ability to adapt. And it just be a good fight, man. I think that's the fight we're gonna end up seeing. Michelob got a mandatory coming up, like I said, that he gotta take. This probably gonna end up around May, end of May, June, somewhere around that time. And then, that'll give Santa Cruz enough time to recover from this fight. And then maybe in the summer of 2022, we'll get that fight, the Santa Cruz Mark Michelob fight. I think that'll be a good fight, man. Did Santa Cruz win? They ain't announced it yet, but I'm pretty sure he won. They haven't announced it just yet, but he landed a lot of body shots on dude. A lot of body shots. His punch output was they about to announce it now. It was way higher than Carvajal's was. He definitely outlanded him by like 100, maybe 100 punches. and 50 of those 100 punches was probably body shots. Yeah, Santa Cruz won. Yeah, Santa Cruz won. So shouts out to Santa Cruz, man. Carvajal fought hard, man. His punch output wasn't high. He crying, man. He's hurt. Carvajal's hurt. Bills is hurt. He's crying. He can't cry in the ring. He gonna cry in the car. He gonna cry. He gonna cry in the car. He fought a good fight, man. He stood in there for 10 rounds, man. He took a lot of shots, a lot of punishment. But he just wasn't throwing back enough. He definitely wasn't throwing. He didn't have enough punch output. Santa Cruz's punch output was real high, man. Real high. And that would be the thing in the Michelob fight. I'd be worried for Michelob about the punch output, because Gary Russell's punch output wasn't nowhere near what Santa Cruz threw tonight. And he still fought a good fight versus Michelob. His punch output wasn't high enough. So if you put Michelob in there with a guy whose punch output is higher than somebody like Gary Russell was that night. Whether you say it was because of the arm injury or not, his punch output wasn't that high. So Michelob versus a high output fighter would be, I don't know, man, it'd be a good fight. All right, y'all, finally getting ready to get into this main event. They talking about Thurman Ocasio. It was a good fight, man. That fight could have went either way, to tell you the truth. Nah, that was a good fight. And I haven't really seen Josecito Lopez since then. But he fought the good fight versus Thurman, man. He came to fight. We gotta see. A lot of people saying Thurman's done. Thurman ain't got it no more. Thurman's going down. We about to find out. Now 15 minutes away. They're gonna talk for 2 hours before they actually go to the ring. What time is it? It's already midnight. probably like 10 out there where they at. Definitely, man. Good fight. All right, y'all. Family to the main event. Josecito Lopez fought a good fight that night, man. It was a good fight. Sean Porter, boy, these hair dudes he be having. All right, man. Come on, let's get to the main event. We gotta go down memory lane for the umpteenth time. Yeah, you fought that fight, and then Pacquiao took you apart. We ain't seen you in 4 years. Where you been? I'm looking for an 8th round, 9th round knockout for Keith Thurman. 8th round, 9th round knockout for Keith Thurman. Thurman Pacquiao. What a fight. Man, now they gonna show this. Make me want to see Pacquiao get back in the ring. Yeah. He didn't have a clue Pacquiao was about to stick his fist through his face. I'll never forget that moment, boy. I was like, oh boy. First round, everybody, they was talking mad. They was talking crazy about Pacquiao before that fight. First round, Ali style. All right, man. They shouldn't talk for too much longer. No, they gotta drag us through this for 20 minutes before they start the fight. How long I've been on her? 2 hours. You know, it's crazy. I thought I was getting on her. I'm like, man, I'm gonna wait till 10. I'm gonna get on. I'll probably be halfway through the preliminaries. I'll watch one good fight, and then it's the Thurman fight. They got me again. I tried that last week too. Still got to sit through 4. I always had to sit through 4 undercards. I don't understand why. Thurman did fight a good fight. He stood in there. He lost, but he stood in there for the whole fight. So you got to give him credit for that. But Pacquiao gave him all the work he can handle. Yeah, I gave him all the work he can handle. All right, y'all. They finally finished with that story. Let's see if we can't get to the get to the fight. We got in here. Hit that like button as y'all come through. I appreciate y'all for stopping by, man. Got about 5, maybe 5 more, 6 more minutes, hopefully, before they start this. I'm going with Thurman. I know a lot of people think he's going down. I don't see it happening. I think he got just enough to beat a guy like Santa Cruz. Hey, they gonna give him if he beats Santa Cruz, they gonna give him even more credit because Santa Cruz looks bigger than him. So people gonna give Thurman more credit probably than he deserves for the win. All right, I think they walking. I think they about to do the ring. You ready to do they ready to walk in. Here we go. Finally. Here we go. All right, y'all. They finally about to get it on. I don't know how this guy got the Indian drummer job. Where did they find this drummer? Found this guy in the back of the casino. Santa Cruz is coming out first. He looks crazy. Dude coming out blowing a she shell. I mean, not Sam Barrios. My bad, I don't know why I get these two guys confused with each other. I guess it's because Davis knocked both of them out. Barrios coming out first. He's all business. He's about his business. It's go time. It's go time. They're coming out. Finally, ring walks. All right, man. Tashawn, I hope you're still in here, bro. I hope you ain't left yet. It's go time. Oh, man, my nose. All right, y'all. Hold on. Give me just a second, man. I'll be go tend to my nose before the fight start. I'll be right back.
Is you ready for me? Is you ready for me? Is you ready for me? Is you ready for me?
Spotless.
Check it. Check it. Is you ready for me? Is you ready for me?
This ass gon' go right here. Yeah. Line 'em up. Yo. I pull up in a throwback car, gray 7-8 with the top that's hard. I'm finna plane it back, send it on black tires. Fuck a backseater, got its own backyard. Niggas act hard, try to put a Mac card. Stunt in front of they dame, they playing back far. Cause they get their ass kicked in front of they chick.
Here comes one time. Who is that? Who is that coming? Who we got coming to the ring? Is that Baby? I can't play that. I ain't getting no copyright strike. All right, y'all. It's go time. Time to pound it out. Thurman's hair is thinning out. Thurman ain't got no hair on top of his head. Is that a sign? His career is over? He's old. He got no hair on top of his head. I'm back. I'm back on this one time. Here we go, y'all. 29-1, 22 KOs. Keith Thurman. Oh, it's cold weather got me. The ice storm. It got me. All right, Tashawn, here we go. You said Barrios is gonna get him. Here we go. Time to put up or shut up. Don't run, Tashawn. If he lose, don't run. Man, I wish I could show it to y'all, man, but I don't even know if I'm allowed to to play the audio, a little bit of audio from it. Here we go. Here we go. Look at that damn far. Eighth round knockout. Thurman. I'm calling it. Eighth round. Calling the eighth round knockout. Tashawn said Barrios is gonna win, so we gotta see. We gotta see. Here we go. Tashawn's calling it for Barrios. I got Thurman. Ryan Lamb said he got Thurman. It's time to get it on. They got a good crowd. They sold the fight out. Thurman looks he looks ready to go. His body looks good. We go, y'all. Round one. Thurman versus Spence after guys. I'm calling it now. Got your favorite referee in her, Kenny Bayless. The size advantage is real, the height advantage is real, but the bulk goes to Thurman. The height goes to Barrios. The bulk goes to Thurman. I think that's gonna be the difference in the fight. Body shots, Thurman eighth round. Barrios looks thin. Here we go. Let's get it on. I don't think the height's gonna play a role. I really don't think the height's gonna play much of a role. Thurman trying to work his way to the inside. Of course, Barrios is checking with the jab. Make sure I don't get no copy. Get it down a little bit. Round one. Even so far, anybody really not a lot of action yet. Both guys is kind of filling each other out. Barrios definitely need to be working off his jab, working more off the jab. Thurman's movement looks good. Don't look like he got no ring rust. Yeah. Thurman, he look like he want to brawl. He got to work his way in. He ain't working his way in yet. Maybe that's the ring rust though. I give the first round so far to Barrios. Okay, Thurman's opening up. He's opening up. Oh, it's by Barrios. Yeah, I think Barrios gonna take the first round. I give Barrios the first round. He fought a good round. Thurman he didn't let his hands go enough in that round. What's good with everybody? Hit that like button as y'all come through. Second round, Thurman Barrios. Barrios took the first round. I would say he took the first round. I give him the first. Thurman, he didn't let his hands go enough in that round. Round two. Here we go. Round two. Thurman I don't know. How's he gonna deal with this size? He ain't working his way to the inside enough. Hey, I got it so far. You still in here to shine? Don't run off. Don't run off, man. Man, my nose is going off. I didn't realize Barrios, he is a lot bigger than Thurman. Like, a lot bigger than Thurman. Hey, I got it so far. Hey, I scoring it so far. Yeah, I got up. I think Barrios won the first round. I got Barrios in the first round. 24-11 is how they got it. They got it for Thurman. They got it for Thurman up. Who we got in here, man? Got 7 to 8 people in here. I got the fight so far. They got Thurman up. I had Barrios up. They got Thurman up. He's starting to fight the good fight. He's starting to let him go. You still in her? No, right off the shot. I had to switch it over. All right, y'all. I told y'all it might be a quick one. It might be an early night. It might be an early night. 8th round. It might be an 8th round knockout for Thurman. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second, man. Let me go. Tired of making my notes.
Yeah. Is you ready for me? 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 Nigga. Spotless. Check it. Check it. Is you ready for me? Is you ready for me? This ass gon' go right here. Yeah. Line 'em up.
Yo, I pull up in a throwback car, gray 7-8 with the top that's hard. I'm finna plane it back, send it on black tires. Fuck a backseater, got its own backyard. Niggas act hard, try to put a Mac card. Stunt in front of they dame, they playin' back far. Cause they get they ass kicked in front of they chick. And the niggas that they was with dip, ain't that a bitch? Young Keys flow under the weather. Come through, something real big under the leather. Lil' mama, get your mind out the gutter. I'm talking about that 9, motherfucker. I grind like a hustler. CDs, tapes, the weed, whatever the case may be. I chase that cheese and never ever face defeat. Now watch how I lace that beat. Here we go. Niggas know what's up. Sick flow, sick beats, finna blow what's up. Thick cold, thick freaks, finna blow what's up. Hit dro, hit sweets, niggas know what's up.
Can't hold me down.
Niggas know what's up.
My click is down.
Niggas know what's up.
Can't hold me down.
Niggas know what's up.
My click is down.
Niggas know, yeah. I pull up with a throwback dime. She say she 25, she at least 29. But man, them hips on her, lips on her, finna let it rip on her, flip on her, then dip on her. This is for them classy chicks, them undercover nasty chicks, them trashy chicks. Ain't scared to flash me quick. Oh, look at that ass, she thick. I can't let you pass me, miss. Off the chain, Young Keys spitting hot flows off the brain. Holla at me when you're ready to get off the lanes and on some real shit. I'm the one you deal with, feel me? Run game like Diddy in the marathon. Get shitty, drop 50 on the marijuana. Either give me 4 ducks or pearl swans. Young Keys, S&I Don. Niggas know what's up. Sick flow, sick beats, finna blow what's up. Thick codes, thick freaks, finna blow what's up. Hit dro, hit sweets, niggas know what's up.
Can't hold me down.
Niggas know what's up.
My click is down.
Niggas know what's up. Kid.
My bad, y'all. My bad. Man, I feel a whole lot better now, though. All right, y'all. Third round. Pretty good fight so far. Pretty good fight. Thurman's up. I thought it was, I thought it was kind of even, but I think they got Thurman up, 2 rounds to 1. But I thought it was even up until this point. How y'all scoring the fight? Uh-oh, he's back. He just got booted. Oh boy. All right, dude. You got the roll. Good fight so far. Nobody even sees that but me. I don't know why you're doing that. Nobody sees it but me, bro. All right, y'all. 4th round. Thurman's turning it on now. Like I said, them body shots. Thurman's going to the body. Santa Cruz is tall, but he's slender. He ain't never took them 147 punches. Give Barrios credit though, he ain't working that jab. Oh, Thurman's throwing some guys punches at him. Barrios working that jab, working it. Don't run off the shine. Don't run off. To the body, Thurman. To the body. You look a little tired. You look like he's... Oh, okay. Barrios using that size. Good punch. Uh-oh. Thurman got him hurt. I'm telling you, them punches, they weren't on him. Barrios looks hurt. Opened it up on him in the 4th round. Like I said, Santa Cruz don't belong in the ring with dude. It's not even. This is like they threw him to the wolves so they could set up that Spence fight. Dinging Santa Cruz.
Yeah. Is you ready for me? Is you ready for me? Is you ready for me? Is you ready for me?
Spotless.
Check it. Is you ready for me? Is you ready for me?
This ass gon' go right here. Yeah. Line 'em up. Yo. I pull up in a
All right, y'all. 5th round. Good fight. My fault. Good fight. Thurman's pounding him to the body. I told you that was a strategy. How you beat a big guy, you got to slow him down. Go to the body. Eighth round. That's it. Eighth round, ninth round. Oh, good shot by Barrios. Thurman's throwing some solid shots, body shots, and that wide looping Ugas punch coming behind it. Minute 30 in the fifth round. Minute 30. Oh. Thurman's opening up he's killing him to the body. Good fight. I think Thurman's going to swing it a little way out now. Oh, good fight. Oh, Thurman look quick. He's using them angles, ridiculous angles. Hey, I got it so far. Thurman look good, man. Thurman looks good. Eighth round knockout. Barrios don't look excited no more. This is 147, son. Sixth round. I said eighth round knockout, sixth round. Here we go. Size advantage didn't matter. It don't matter. He's a 147 fighter. He's using his speed. He's using his power, angles. He got Barrios completely out balance. Deshaun, I hope you're still in here, bro. I hope you're still in here, bro. It's not looking good for Barrios. I still don't want to see Thurman versus Spence yet. I want to see Thurman. He need a higher level of competition at 147. Boots. I see a Boots fight in his future. He needs a Boots fight. Come on, Thurman, open up. Don't slow down now. One minute. We under 1 minute in the 6th round. 1 minute. Barrios making a little comeback. It's Thurman's fight. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Some action. Here we go. Thurman's fight to lose. It's Thurman's fight to lose. Oh, let them hands go. Barrios is letting them go now, though. Oh! 8th round knockdown. I'm telling you, it's coming. Barrios can't. He's not. I told y'all he's by the 5th, 6th round. He's gonna start slowing down. Them 147 punches are gonna start wearing on him, and it's playing out like that. I said 8th round, 9th round. Thurman might get the knockout. Might get the knockdown, knockout. It's coming. He almost knocked him down in that round. Scraping him. Oh. Thurman he's quick at 147. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Who we got in here? We got drop me a comment. How you got the fight so far? Wearing on his body, killing him, digging to the body. I never thought I'd be cheering for Thurman. He's definitely putting the pounding down on Barrios right now. Seventh round. I got one more round. I said he's gonna knock him down in the 8th. I got one more round. He's definitely working him right now. Barrios he's hanging in there, but Thurman's he's putting on the show. Moving good, no ring rust. I can't see the ring rust. It might just be that he's outclassing Barrios because Barrios don't belong in 147. One minute in the we at 7th round. Oh, ooh, check hook. If Thurman's winning right now, I don't know if y'all watching. 7th round, Thurman's he's definitely putting that work in. It's playing out almost exactly how I thought it would. Barrios he's making a little comeback though. But Thurman, I give that round to Thurman as well. Thurman looks good. Well, he's scraping Barrios. All right, y'all. 8th round. I said he's gonna knock him down in the 8th round. Let's see. Let's see if Thurman can come through for me. Barrios look a little tired. Your lady look a little tired to attack. Now, son, he's beating you. Beating the crap at you, son. What's good? What's good with everybody? Hit that like button as y'all slide through, man. Drop me a comment. Who in her? Who in her? Deshaun, I hope you ain't run off, man. Hey, round. Here we go. Here we go. Give me that knockdown, Keith. Barrios works off his jab. He just don't. Oh, good shot. Deshaun, I see you. I'm here, but how you got the fight so far? What you think so far? Thurman, he's attempting to use angles. He's doing okay. You know what I'm saying? Barrios is opening up a little bit now. He's doing good because Barrios is such a big guy. He's kind of clunky as he turns, so it's not hard for Thurman to turn him. Woo! Big shot. It's coming. The knockdown is coming. Keith winning. Yeah. The knockdown's coming. I said to 8th round. Come on, give it to me, Thurman. That was a huge right hand. I give Mario later rounds, bro. Okay. Come on, Thurman. You was worried him out for a second. 1 minute in the 8th round. 1 minute in the 8th round. Oh, he's going down. Come on, Thurman. Pull it out. All right, keep him up. Keep him up. I said 8th night. Oh, he split him open. Oh, he's bleeding everywhere. He's going down. He got 40 seconds. Go on and take him out. He don't belong in it. He got knocked down by Javante. What were they thinking? Putting him in the ring with you. Uh-oh. Barrios is making a little comeback here. Okay. Okay, he wants it. He wants it. Good fight. Good fight. Good fight. All right, man. They scraping now. They scraping now. I told you 8th round is gonna be. That's where it's gonna open up. 9th round. I said 8th, 9th round. He's gonna get a knockdown. He almost got it in the 8th. Split him open. 9th round is coming. Barrios he's slowing down. Them 147 punches. They weighing on him. If the fight's not gonna last much longer. Now, let's not overhype Thurman here, though. Thurman he still needs Boots Ennis is still out there. Boots Ennis is still out there. But Thurman looks good. Keep him up, son. Keep him up. 9th round. 9th round. Barrios is going down in the 9th. Thurman's, he looks quick, man. He looks good because he ain't got to worry about Pacquiao. Barrios is bleeding everywhere. Shot. Come on, Thurman, let him go. Let them hands go. I need this knockdown. There you go. Let him go. Barrios, he ain't liking them body shots at all. One minute to go in the 8th, in the 9th. Let him go, Thurman. Come on, man, I need this knockdown. He's reaching too much. All right, it looks like Thurman's he's slowing down a little bit. There we go. Let him slowing down a little bit. At 3 years off, it might be catching up to him now. Heck of a fight so far. Heck of a fight. Still Thurman's fight to lose, man. I think he's up. He's up. Maybe a round and a half. Appreciate them likes, man. Appreciate that. Who you got? Who you got so far? Good fight. Who you got? $142 to 84 punch stats in favor of Thurman. So it's his fight to lose, man. It's his fight to lose. Kill him to the body. Body work. When you dealing with a guy coming up in weight, that's exactly what you got to do. Like I said, Barrios is the taller fighter, but Thurman is the thicker. He's the bulkier of the two fighters, and he's carrying the 147 weight better than Barrios is, and Barrios ain't used to taking them type of shots. He couldn't take them from Davis. He definitely can't take them from Thurman. But he's making a showing of it. He's not he's not just in her to be in her. He's making a showing of it. Yo, give me this knockdown. You didn't give it to me in the 8th or the 9th. Oh! Slug it out. Slug it out. Yeah, putting in work. Definitely got Thurman winning so far, man. Putting in work. Who y'all got winning? Man, my sinuses is killing me. Barrios, he don't belong in there, man. I told y'all. Give me a second, man. Let me go.
Probably gonna dance to this. They might. You know.
Is you ready for me? Is you ready for me? Is you ready for me? Is you ready for me?
Let's go, baby.
Spotless.
Yeah.
Check it.
Igga.
Check it.
Yeah.
Is you ready for me? Is you ready for me?
This ass gonna go right here. Yeah. Line them up. Yo. I pull up in a throwback car. Gray 7-8 with the top that's hard. I'm finna plane it back, send it on black tires. Fuck a backseat to get its own backyard. Niggas act hard, try to put a Mac car.
Alright, y'all. Alright, my bad. Championship rounds. Coming to the end of the fight. Thurman's fight to lose, man. It's been a good fight so far, but Thurman's definitely winning. 11th round, 2 minutes to go. I got Thurman up. Putting on a great show, man. No ring rust. Did exactly what they're supposed to do. Go in there, use your power to your advantage. You're the bigger guy. Barrios' first fight at 147. Did exactly what he's supposed to do. Teach the younger guy who's really in charge of the fight. Height don't matter in a fight. Height definitely don't matter in a fight. Thurman looks bulkier. He's throwing the harder shots. He's throwing to the body. He made the height. He made the height not make a difference. Killing him. I thought he would have got a knockdown by now, though. It says a lot about Gervonta Davis. They give Davis credit for being able to knock Santa Cruz out. He still got time, though. He still got a round and a half. Oh! Man, the referee got right in the way. He checked him, and the referee stepped right in front of the camera. Oh, another one. He's killing him. Give Barrios credit, though. Thurman, he's in slowed down a little bit. Killing him to the body. Ripping. Me too. Me too. Good showing for Thurman, man. I still don't think he deserves a Spence fight off of this. But it's like I said, man, it's almost like they set this up to that was a slip. They set this up knowing that Barrios he has a high probability he wouldn't win this fight. You know, Thurman looked really good. And then you can hype up a Thurman Spence fight. It's sellable at that point. I just don't understand why people gave Barrios such a good. I mean, you always got to punch his chance, but I don't understand why they was giving Barrios such a good. Even with a 2-year layoff, I would always favor Thurman in this 2-3 year layoff. I would still favor Thurman. Final round, here we go. Barrios need a knockout. Good fight by Thurman, man. Give Thurman all the credit in the world. It's not the highest level of competition, but he did what he was supposed to do. It would have been bad if he didn't look good in this fight. I don't think he looked good enough for a Spence fight right off the top, but he looked good enough. He looked good enough. Definitely want to see him versus a Virgil or a Boots. Maybe even Mikey. You know, Mikey would be a good fight. Mikey needs a fight. He ain't had a good fight lined up in a while. He done ballooned all up in weight. Appreciate everybody for coming through, man. 1 minute in the 12th round. 1 minute, 33 seconds. 12th round. It's almost over. Oh, Thurman's pounding him. Been a good fight, man. Barrios fought a good fight, but Thurman, he did what he's supposed to do, man. I told y'all, the height don't matter. When I seen him with them shirts off, I'm like, Thurman got the bulk advantage. He has the real size advantage. Plus, he's been at 147, so he's gonna carry the weight better. And his body shots is gonna hurt Santa Cruz, where Santa Cruz's shots probably not gonna hurt Thurman that much. He's been able to basically walk through Barrios' shots. So good fight, but it ended the way it was supposed to. Now, you know, we gotta get through this Ugas Spence fight, and if they talking Spence Thurman, you know, I'm gonna have a lot to say, man. If they talking Spence, let him go, Thurman. Give me this knockout. You can't knock this dude down. Javante knocked him down. And banging it out. Give Barrios credit, man. Oh! Give Barrios credit, man. He banged it out with him. He banged it out with him. Good fight, man. Good fight. Both credit to both guys. Thurman won, but credit to both guys. Barrios, he needs some. He needs a little work, man. He's gonna have to work his way into 147. You should have started off with a Mikey fight, a Danny fight. I don't know how he ended up in this Keith Thurman fight, but good return fight for Thurman. He did what he's supposed to do. Got himself a victory. Looked good doing it. Of course, people gonna be talking, oh man, this fight was so good, he deserves a Spence fight and blah blah blah. I still don't think he deserves a Spence fight off his win. I would much rather see him, go through a Boots, go through a Virgil, a Sandonis, Butnev, Ellis. He needs to go through one of those up and coming 147 fighters to get to Terrence Crawford, to get to Earl Spence. He shouldn't be able to just walk right into that Spence fight. But it's looking like that's the way it's gonna be. After this Ugas thing, it's looking like if we can't get the Crawford fight, PBC is more than likely gonna set that up to where Spence and Thurman get it on sometime in the summer. No, I don't think anybody wants to see that fight really. After this, it's gonna be Thurman fans are gonna be clamoring for that fight. Oh, he's back. He's this. He's that. I don't think Barrios is the level of competition to be comparing at 147. It's weird that he's even in this position, but that's gonna be the narrative that he deserves that Spence fight off of this fight. But Barrios isn't 147 competition, so I don't feel like he deserves the Spence fight off this win. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Here we go. Final decisions. One-time Thurman. He got himself a victory. Nice little comeback victory. What y'all think, man? We got about 6 people still in here. Give me y'all final thoughts, man, before I get off here for the night. It's been a long 3 hours, man. I didn't think it was going to take 3 hours to get to this point, but it did. Shouts out to Thurman, got himself a good victory. Looked good the whole fight. No ring rust. I don't know if that was due to Barrios not belonging in 147 or if that was just Thurman just looked that good, I know Thurman fans are gonna say, well, he just looked good. He's back, deserves a Spence fight off of that. I don't think so. I think he should have to go through at least one more 147 up and coming fighter to get there, or possibly maybe he fights Ugas next. Maybe he gets to fight Ugas after Spence makes work of him, because I don't think Ugas is going to beat Spence, but we have to see once we get there. But I don't think Ugas is going to beat Spence, and perhaps they can, we get the Spence Crawford fight, and maybe Thurman and Ugas get it on, and then the winner of that fight gets to fight the winner of Spencer Crawford. Yeah, see how it plays out, man. Definitely a good show. Appreciate everybody for coming through to shine. I always come through, holler at your boy. Ryan Lamb, he's always around. Everybody else, Tycoon TV, appreciate you for coming through, man. Rich G, everybody. Exclusive J, everybody who came through, man. Good fight. Barrios fought a good fight, man. Let's not take away nothing from Barrios. I didn't think he would last to the 12th round. I thought after some of them shots he was taking in the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th, he was gonna go down. But he stood in there, stood like a soldier. Says a lot about Gervonta Davis and his punching power. If Thurman at his size and a 147 fighter couldn't knock Barrios down, man, that says a lot about Gervonta Davis's punching power. And anybody who's doubting Davis's punching power after this fight should realize that he's a good puncher. You know, it's not fluke. You know, when he throwing them punches, he's throwing them with bad intentions. Because he sure did he knocked Santa Cruz and Barrios out. So, and Thurman couldn't do that. It says a lot. But shouts out to Thurman, shouts out to Barrios, man. A good fight. One man got to lose, man. Thurman's angles, man. Angles, footwork, power shots. It was all there. And he brought it. Still don't think he deserves no spent shot, but we got to see it. We'll talk about it. We'll be back tomorrow to shine. They was fighting with 16-ounce gloves on, bro. Yeah, I saw that yesterday. I saw that that Thurman was demanding that they fight with those type of gloves, and people were saying he was gonna have an advantage. I don't think it gives you much of an advantage. I think it's just, you know, it's just a preference. You know, some guys like to feel the punch more. And with certain gloves, if you go past a certain size glove, you can't really feel the punch as solid as you can with a smaller glove. So I don't think that gives you much of an advantage. It should help the taller guy, you know, because he's throwing a lot more jabs. He's longer. He should be able to hit him with the jab a lot more. Also, it should have benefited Barrios as well if he was. Barrios didn't do what he was supposed to do. Barrios should have been working the jab the whole night, going to the body and trying to slow Thurman down. But hey, that's a credit to Thurman. Thurman did what he's supposed to do. He's a 147-pound champion, former champion. So he's been here. He knows the weight class. He knows Barrios didn't belong in there. Let me just keep it real. Barrios didn't belong in the ring with Keith Thurman. There was a bad matchup. Whoever put that matchup together, it was obviously a matchup they put together just to showcase Thurman and get Thurman a good return to the ring before they try to stick him in there with the other high-level welterweight, Earl Spence. So let's just keep it real. It is what it is. Let's just keep it real. Or it is what it is. I don't feel like. Listen, I was calling the fight, you know, days ago. I just felt like it was going to end up in that way. You know, it didn't seem like proper competition, and it played out that way. Now let's give credit to both guys. Barrios fought a good fight. He didn't get knocked out or anything, and Thurman showed, you know, he showed up. But that doesn't mean he deserves a Spence fight. Don't mean he deserves a Crawford fight. There's still Ennis out there. There's still Ortiz out there. There's Ellis. There's too many other names in the welterweight division that's on the come up. Bootneff, Sandonius, and Thurman. He needs to be. They got to put him back in line, man. And if they don't put him back in line, you know, and force him to fight some of them younger guys, it just goes to show you how messed up boxing is. You know, if he gets to walk right into an Earl Spence fight after this, it just shows you how messed up boxing is. You know, he don't deserve an Earl Spence fight for beating Mario Barrios. You know, he deserves a Boots Ennis fight. He deserves a Ugas fight. He deserves a Sandonis fight, but he don't deserve the top dog just yet. He should have to go through some of these younger fighters first. You know, there's too many other good fights out there to be made, and he shouldn't just be able to jump the line like that. But ultimately, at the end of the day, he's probably gonna jump the line. He's probably going to. If we don't get Crawford Spence next, it's gonna be Thurman Spence next. And I don't think none of the sanctioning bodies is going to stop what Al Heyman and PBC ultimately wants to happen. You know, an in-house super event, what they'll call it. I don't consider it a super event, but you love Earl Spence. I'm just keeping it real. I'm not even a Spence fan. I'm not a Crawford fan. I know I'm a Pacquiao fan. I'm just keeping it real. It just is what it is. Spence is PBC's golden goose. So you got to look at it like, what would a promotional company do to keep that golden goose, intact? Look at top ranking Crawford. He good, but he can't beat Crawford or Boots. I think he'll beat Crawford. Boots is the truth. And he ain't been in there with no superstars yet, but you can look at Boots and tell he will give both of those guys problems. The problem I have with Crawford and Spence, and not, saying Crawford can beat Spence, is that Spence has proved it. And every time Crawford has had the chance to go prove it, he's backed out of the fight. He backed out of those good fights. He didn't challenge himself with Pacquiao. He turned it down once. Bob Arum turned it down once. He got offered that Pacquiao fight again, turned it down again. Got offered the Spence fight numerous times, and he's turned them down. The only fights he fights are fights against fighters who are already past their prime. And he goes, he beats them, knocks them out, looks great doing it. But those guys are already past their prime. So I don't understand why people keep giving Crawford so much credit, but they won't give Spence no credit. If you give Crawford credit, you got to give Spence credit. Just remember, Crawford got his championship from Jeff Horn. Spence had to go to the UK and beat Kell Brook, a good Kell Brook, to get his belt. He had to beat a good Sean Porter, a prime Sean Porter, to get his belt. He didn't just get handed a Jeff Horn fight after Jeff Horn robbed Manny Pacquiao to get a title. So and that's what I base it off of. It ain't got nothing to do with me being a Spence fan. I'm not really a Spence. Nice fight, my friend. It was a good fight. I'm not really a Spence fan or a Crawford fan. I'm a Pacquiao fan, but I'm gonna keep it real. I'm the middle ground in all this, because you either got your Spence fans or you got your Pacquiao fans. Or you got your Crawford fans. I'm not neither one. I'm gonna call it how it is, and the fact of definitely. Fact of the matter is that Crawford don't deserve the credit that Spence deserves, because Crawford ain't proved it. He just don't prove it when he gets the opportunities to prove it. He don't prove it. Spence has definitely proved it. Is Spence's resume that much better than Crawford's? No, neither one of those guys' resume is nothing to brag about. You couldn't compare it to a Pacquiao or a Margarito or a Cotto or a Mayweather or any of those old fighters. But for the fighters of today, if you had to take the best two guys in that division and compare them, which is Spence and Crawford, Crawford is the lesser of the two guys. It just is what it is, and for people not to accept it, spitting facts as always. For people not to accept it for what it is, it's just like, man, I don't get it. And it don't make me a Spence fan to say that. It just is what it is. Like, come on, give Spence credit for showing and proving, and give Spence credit for actually fighting. That's the same thing with Davis, bro. It just is what it is to me, man. And I'm not a Spence fan. I'm not claiming to be a Spence fan, but I think in the situation, Spence he deserves more of the credit between those two fighters because of the way he did get his titles. He did go to the UK and beat Kell Brook. Now the Brook situation is a little different, because Brook was damaged goods after the Triple G fight. I think he already suffered a lot of damage. But, hey, Kell Brook decided to take that Triple G fight. Earl Spence didn't force him into it. He could have not taken that fight and just fought Spence, and maybe Brook would have had a better showing when he fought Spence. But Brook lost, and he lost in his hometown to Earl Spence. And then he beat Sean Porter, beat a prime Sean Porter. Both of those fights right there are better than anything Crawford's done pretty much his whole career. At 147. Now, I'm gonna say at 147. His whole career at 147. Not his whole career, but his career at 140. What he did at 140 unifying, give him credit for that. But at 147, Spence has the better resume. And people need to just accept that for what it is. Spence has the better resume at 147. He's the A side. Give him credit for that. You don't gotta like him. You don't gotta praise him for that. I just give him the credit for that. This is funny. Spence and Crawford acting global icon, not compared to Floyd, Pacquiao, Ali, Tyson. The whole world knows this boxer. In the Philippines, Spence and Crawford is nobody. Filipino knows Thurman a lot. And it's funny because it's funny that you said that, Mr. Funny Man, because that's probably true because Thurman fought Pacquiao. And that's the problem with Crawford is if Crawford would have took his opportunity at Top Rank, if he would have took it the second time Top Rank was trying to put that fight together, if he would have took it recently before the Spence Pacquiao fight was signed, he would be known everywhere, and I think more people would be giving him more respect. But he don't never choose to challenge himself. And when he do get the chance to challenge himself, he go in the other direction, and it makes Spence look better every time he does that. Every time he does that, it gives Spence fans more fuel to the fire, and it gives casual fans more fuel because they don't really know what's going on. They don't follow boxing enough to know what's really going on behind the scenes. They just see it as it is, as one fighter constantly, for lack of a better word, ducking the other fighter. That people can keep saying that, Spence needs to do this, Spence needs to do. Spence did what he's supposed to do. He got the belts that he could get, and he keeps offering you a fight. So I mean, what else can he do other than offer you a fight? Offered you a fight with just 2 titles, and now he's about to have 3. And I don't understand what else you could do at that point. What else can Spence do besides offer you the fight? It's up to you to take it, whether you like the money or not. That's the problem. Is Crawford keep making it about money, and if it's strap season for real, then it should just be about the belts. It shouldn't be about the money. But I think Crawford, deep down, is a little jealous. I don't know why, because he was making great money with Bob Arum, but maybe but I think it's got to do with a lot of jealousy of the fact that Spence is so much more popular and is able to command these dollar amounts, and I think it's just a little bit of jealousy on Terrence Crawford's part, and maybe wanting to milk his situation a little bit. Maybe it's a little doubt in his mind that he can beat Spence. It's a lot of factors. But for fans and for boxing fans in general to say that Spence don't deserve his credit, I think you're wrong. I think you're looking at it wrong. I think that's just wrong. And for people to say that Crawford should be ranked higher or somehow a better fighter than Spence, look, as fighters, I say they're equal. But one guy's obviously went through a more difficult road at 147 than the other guy did. So give the guy who went through the difficult road all the credit. And that guy just happens to be Spence. So, all right, man. Let me finish this chat out and I'm out of here. What do you think Thurman performance tonight? What do you think of Thurman's? He did what he's supposed to do. He beat a guy he shouldn't have been in the ring with in the first place. Barrios didn't deserve that fight. Barrios got that fight because his name would help sell the pay-per-view. The guys that Thurman should have been in the ring with, they're too dangerous of a fight. Obviously, they try to set something up in the background. And, as fans, we just got to ride this stuff out, man. I'm hoping one day it changes. Boxing definitely needs something to change for the sport to get better. The fights are decent. They're not great like they used to be, but they're decent. But the sport needs to change something, man. Something's got to change in the sport. Because we shouldn't... These Barrios Thurman is not a fight that should even happen. Barrios, Mikey Garcia, Barrios, Danny Garcia, Barrios, one of those guys. Okay, that would have been a good fight. That would have been a perfect fight for Barrios moving up. But Barrios, Thurman, I don't understand this fight at all. But Thurman did what he's supposed to do, look good. All Thurman fans will be clamoring for Spence next. I think it's gonna get the impact that Thurman wanted. It's gonna get his fan base back engaged. It's gonna have them talking crap to Earl Spence fans and going at Spence. So it's ultimately gonna have the effect PBC wanted it to have. Was his performance worthy of a Spence fight to me? Shouldn't have been in the ring with Barrios. I don't care what nobody says. In the streets, as Thurman, we know Thurman also all Mexican boxers, Morales, Guerrero, Marquez. Yeah, definitely. No, definitely. He's a global icon, man. So anybody who faces up with Pacquiao is gonna get an immediate bump in audience, and people gonna know your name. So I think Terrence Crawford missed his golden opportunity not taking the Pacquiao fights. And it's really biting Crawford in the butt at this point. It might come back to benefit him. It might benefit him in the long run. But right now, he doesn't look good as a fighter. He don't look good. He looks like he's ducking. He looks like he's hard to work with. He looks like he's turning on the guy who made him a millionaire. Nothing looks good for Crawford or Crawford fans at the moment, and you can see the frustration on Crawford fans' face and his supporters that they it just don't look good. Put it that way. All right, man, let me get out of here. Thurman has bigger huevos than Spence and Crawford. He fought the best. I'll give Thurman credit, man. I will. I'm not for this Barrios fight. I don't know. I won't give him no credit for this. I'll give him credit for winning the fight, but not for challenging himself. When it comes to a challenge, I don't think that was a challenge. After 3 years, it's a decent fight, but there are other names he could have went up against that deserved it, that been at 147. Like, I don't understand how people get to jump the line like that in boxing. It's weird. Even a Mikey Garcia Thurman fight would have made more sense. Like, Mikey at least been there for a couple of years. How did these guys get to jump up and wait? With the exception of guys who are super popular. Josh Taylor, a guy who coming up from another weight as a champion. Josh Taylor would deserve a high-profile fight if he moved from 140 to 147. It makes sense. He's a 140 unified champion, so him fighting a guy like Spence or Crawford or Thurman makes sense. Where Barrios, he just got knocked out by Gervonta Davis. Why is he in the ring with Keith Thurman? It don't even make sense at this point. But who is the rapper singer to Thurman's interest? I don't know. I couldn't even listen to it because I didn't want to get a copyright strike, so I couldn't even listen to it, to be honest with you. Ugas didn't defeat anything fighting Manny. I think Thurman got all the benefit when he fought Manny. Yeah. it is weird that that is kind of weird. Is Thurman gained some popularity off the Manny Pacquiao fight, and I think Ugas gained a lot of hate off Manny Pacquiao. I don't know. It's weird. And he actually beat Pacquiao. So, that's interesting. Holies, hellos. That's an interesting dynamic, and I've been saying that for a while. It's weird that Ugas is not getting any credit and he hasn't gained like an audience off of beating Pacquiao. But Thurman definitely did gain an audience by losing to Pacquiao. Go figure, man. Go figure. I appreciate everybody for coming through. My nose been stopped up for hours now. Tired. Good fight. Appreciate all the good questions. Everybody for coming through. I think I'm about to get off. What do you Clutch Point Sports page post most Rushmore GOATs Pacquiao, Jordan or Tom Brady? Are you saying who would be the sports GOAT? I don't know. That would be hard to put together. Who would be the greatest sports figure of all times? If I had to give you a top 5 greatest sports figures of all times, I think a lot of people would end up getting left out because you would only be able to put one from each sport, I think. I don't think you'd be able to put 2 from each sport. So, of course, in boxing, you have to go with Ali for boxing, to represent boxing. For basketball, of course, Michael Jordan. It would be hard, but I think it would be Jordan. A lot of people would be angry, but I think it would be Jordan. For football, that's interesting, right? One right there. For football, who would I put? I don't know. That would be the most interesting one right there because there's so many good players, and people are all automatically going to want to go with a quarterback. But there've been some ridiculously good wide receivers in football, some ridiculously good running backs, some amazing, defensive players, Lawrence Taylor. So football will be different. I don't even know how I would pick. I would have to leave football vacant. I don't know what I would pick in football. Baseball. Maybe Bo Jackson, because he played. He did baseball at a high level and he did football at a high level. So you could put Bo Jackson in there for baseball. I know a lot of Babe Ruth fans probably wouldn't like that, but I think what Bo Jackson accomplished was amazing. Golf. I mean, then you have to go on and on and on in so many sports, but definitely the major sports: basketball, football, baseball, boxing. Of course, it's going to be Ali. With Michael Jordan. People gonna want to say Tom Brady, but I don't even put Tom Brady in there, even though he's got all those recent championships. There's been way better quarterbacks than Tom Brady that never won a championship. Dan Marino, one of the best quarterbacks ever. I'm a Dolphins fan. We ain't won since Marino, but Dan Marino ain't. Because he never won a Super Bowl, nobody gives him his credit. But he's probably one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. Steve Young, another one of my favorites, one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. It's just too many names to name in football. I think because he fight Manny when Manny was still on top 2-year layoff. Yeah, that was definitely what he got the boost in fan base. The Filipino people, they'll give you a serious boost in fan base. Let's look at my channel. And full camp, not 5 days notice. Exactly. I think that's why we'll actually see Pacquiao come back in the future. We'll talk about that another day. I think it's the last question. Plus the sports post on Facebook and IG GOATs with pick a Pac-Man, Jordan, Messi, and Tom Brady. A lot of fans angry, ha ha ha, to Pac-Man and Michael Jordan. They say Floyd and LeBron. Definitely not Floyd. Definitely not LeBron. I would go. No disrespect to Manny, but I would go Ali over Pacquiao, just because Ali did it in a rougher time. But shouts out to Pacquiao if that's how they feel. Yeah, it would be hard for me to pick between Pacquiao and Ali. You can put them both, but you would have to go, like I said, one from each sport. Me personally, I would give it to Ali over Pacquiao. Ali did it in a rougher time than Pacquiao, so I think that gives him an extra point, just off of that, personally. But I wouldn't argue with that. Pacquiao, Jordan, Messi, Tom Brady. Tom Brady's the only one I'd be like, I don't know. Even though he's arguably the greatest, agree Ali is the first. Yeah, but people are. I can't blame nobody for giving it to Pacquiao. Warrior, Warrior, best in this generation. Yeah, definitely. And his Warrior, the fact that he took all them Warrior fights and he beat bigger guys, very showman-like. But Ali, because of the times and the stuff he went through, we might not have gotten a Manny Pacquiao if it wasn't for Muhammad Ali. So you got to boost him. You got to boost him up for that, So, my opinion, Ali's always going to be the GOAT. He's always going to. They on the same level. It's just the adversity that Ali went through. Pacquiao didn't have to go through that. He went through some stuff. Now, don't get me wrong. It's just not on the same level. Dealing with the government, fighting against the government. It's a whole different level. Where, Pacquiao's struggle was more financial struggle. But Pacquiao deserves all his accolades. And Ali likes Pac-Man than Floyd. yeah, definitely. He definitely. All right, y'all, man. I gotta get out of here, man. I'm tired. I'm hungry. Been a great live, man. I appreciate everybody. 20 likes, man. I appreciate that. Salute. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody came through, dropped me a comment. Great fight. Shouts to Thurman. Shouts to Barrios. Put on a great show. We'll be back tomorrow. Let's discuss it tomorrow. It's your boy, and we are out of here.
Yeah. Is you ready for me? 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 Nigga. Spotless. Check it. Is you ready for me? Is you ready for me? This ass gon' go right here. Yeah. Line 'em up. Yo, I pull up in a throwback car, gray 7-8 with the top that's hard. I'm finna plane it back, send it on black tires. Fuck a backseater, got its own backyard. Niggas act hard, try to put a Mac card. Stunt in front of they dame, they playin' back far. Cause they get their ass kicked in front of they chick. And the niggas that they was with dip, ain't that a bitch? Young Keys flow under the weather. Come through, something real big under the leather. Lil' mama, get your mind out the gutter. I'm talking about that 9, motherfucker. I grind like a hustler. CDs, tapes, the weed, whatever the case may be. I chase that cheese and never ever face Lil' P. Now watch how I say Lil' P.